Hey, what's up everyone? This is going to be a Rayla 2 version of Tour of Egypt, or TOE, the crazy cult match, the cult map. But it's really just a regular map in Rayla 2. It's no crazy psycho stuff like in Yuri's Revenge. It's like TOE is a whole different culture in Yuri's Revenge. Bunch of people that do the same thing for 10 years, same position, same countries, 3 versus 3, build it the same rules. And if anyone wants to do anything different, they boot you or they kick you out. I don't know. But this is just regular too, so none of that.
New construction options. Building. Structure garrisoned.
So I was just saying, I was like, who is this guy? Because I think I like played him before. And I was saying spy wins or loses because if you get into a long game with allies, you have to spy them in regular 2. In Yuri's Revenge, you have a better chance of winning. But the Soviet has super weapons on Soviet. Has a better chance of winning in either game, especially Rayla 2.
Construction options. Building.
So let's watch the build and the scout. I'm just scouting.
Unit ready.
Now this is I was beginning where my radar point is. And you see your early radar. You know what that means?
Unit ready.
That basically means that if he doesn't hurt me with the air, his economy is going to be weaker than mine. That's what it means. So I'm trying to harass the miners. Trying to use the range. Make them beam back and forth, try to get a miner. Well, actually, did get one.
Building. Unit lost.
I went straight take, so I got. I went straight take them Russian.
Unit ready.
So I'm trying to ignore this Rocketeer. And one thing you gotta learn though, every time LA makes errors, you can't just cancel, make flag trucks. Sometimes you could have just ignore one Rocketeer and just and out tank him, and you know, it's just annoying when you gotta cancel all your Rhino tanks and make flag trucks, and then sometimes it freezes for a split second when you're canceling. So yeah, I didn't want to cancel right away, and I wanted to try to dodge the Korean Harrier, and I got that flag cannon hidden, and I'm gonna dodge it and then make sure to minimize the what the Rocketeer is doing. Yeah, so eventually I gotta make one, because I just know I'm not gonna make another flag cannon just for one Rocketeer and sell it like some people do. They just make flag cannon sell, make flag cannon sell. That's what Marco did in one of his famous videos. He only has like freaking 12 videos, that's when no one subscribes to him. But so anyway, yeah, I'm trying to pressure his miners. He already lost the miner. And this is the power of Soviet. Yeah, I'm not gonna do. I actually didn't do too well. Actually, I was thinking, oh, I think I lost the game. I thought I lost the game right there. I was like, cause I hit his miners, but then I could actually regroup because if this was like a 50-50 game, I might have lost the game right there. No, what I want to do, I know, is get the miners to the ore that's closest to the closest refinery to the ore, to any ore patch right now. So it's that one right there on the right side.
Unit ready. New rally point.
So he's gonna have to get. I already mined all the gems. I have sorry, I have 3,500 miner money.
Construction complete. Unit ready.
So 2 ore factories should be enough. 3 is too many, and I want to make this service depot to make sure that he doesn't kill my tanks. These Korea.
Unit ready. New construction options.
Now, a thing with Soviet is you can't really wait too long to attack. If you wait till he has Mirage and Prisms, even if you have Desolators, you might not be able to win, and you can't always rely on Iron Curtain being on. So you had to just rush. I mean, you just had to just attack. I mean, you had to make it an opportunity, get an opportunity, and just kill him. I mean, this is a Soviet map, but I mean, lately when I've been playing this against Soviet, I've been surviving to late game and then dying late game to Desolate Pox, because if they make Desolators and Apocalypse tanks, there's really nothing you could do to stop it. That's why Red Alert 2 is like unbalanced, like unlike Yuri's Revenge, where they have a battle fortress.
Unit ready.
One seal
Unit
with 4 Guardian GIs in the battle fortress to just take care of all his Desolators and all of his Apocalypse things. Battle fortress is destroy him. But anyway, this is not gonna go to late game.
unit
I'm just gonna try to end it mid game right here. So I'm worried about these dogs right here. Notice the minus absorbed a couple bullets, which isn't good, but I got my bullets back. It takes about like 1.5 second recharge or a second or something. So I'm trying to fire at tanks as fast as I can. Actually, if I waited, I might have lost the game, but since I attacked and I killed a miner early and I rushed, looks like I won the game.
You are
And
victorious.
that's an example of a mid-game win, Soviet. Hey, what's up, everyone? This is an example of
Building.
not attacking the way I did in the last game. I run him in a position like this.
Unit ready. Structure
So
garden.
when I attacked him, similar build, he made an early Korean fighter. I went straight tanks. I'm gonna try to kill one miner.
Unit
Almost got the one
lost.
miner, then I thought the pillbox and the tanks are gonna get me, so I moved the other way.
Unit ready.
And notice this time I didn't get the miner.
Construction complete. Our base is under attack.
I didn't get the miner this time.
Repairing. On hold.
And now he's harassing me.
Building.
And this time
Our base is under
I
attack.
made one flag. Last time I made one flag cannon and a flag truck, and I dealt with it. You know, I ignored the Rocketeer for a little
Unit
while,
ready. Construction
and I pressured him, and I easily got the
complete. Unit
gems. In this game, I'm going low. Oh, my economy isn't as good. I didn't kill one of his miners. I'm not pressuring him as well. Here comes my dogs. And it looks like almost like he could almost beat me in a tank fight right now,
Ready. Building.
because he was harassing me with the Korean fighters and
Unit ready.
just shooting missiles, and I actually had to run off my ore patch.
Ore miner
I just got my
under
second
attack.
war factory,
Cannot deploy.
and I almost can't even fund it now, which sucks. So, this is what you don't want to happen in Torp Egypt, or Soviet versus Korea in general. So now,
Building.
you see,
Unit ready.
the Korean fighters are over there. He has Gab Gen. Now I'm just fast forward a little bit. This is what the game leads to. There's one Gab Gen, then he has 3. And remember how I said how that's a pox usually win, but the thing is, if you don't really have an attacking momentum, you just let allies
Repairing.
just build up 100 different things, they're gonna beat you.
Training.
They're gonna use Mirage and Prisms, and they're just gonna make sure you don't melt them. Just melt to nothing. And unfortunately, super weapons weren't on this game,
Unit repaired.
so I was just hoping to basically
Unit ready.
Deso Apoc him.
Repairing.
The problem is he just made so many
Ready.
Telsa towers.
Unit lost.
It just got a little bit ridiculous.
Repair.
He's just spamming Telsa towers
Repairing.
to stop the Deso Apoc.
Repairing.
It's actually funny what he did, because I didn't know he had that money at the end. But he had like mass Telsa towers at the end.
Unit repaired.
But that's not the reason why I lost this one. The reason why I lost this one because I didn't get a good attack going. I didn't kill one of his miners. I went straight tanks. He might have. I think he won one miner from war. He built a better economy.
Unable
He
to
chased my
comply.
miners up the jump, so my 2
Unit
war
lost.
factories weren't at full capacity. weren't running at maximum capacity.
Unit
I wasn't even
lost.
funding the 2 war factories for a
Unit
little while.
promoted.
There he messed up a little bit, but the nuke hurt him more than it hurt me. But
Unit ready.
I mean, he's basically winning the game
Unit
now.
lost.
So, as much as the Deso Pox, you know, he could just mass grids.
Lost.
And with the Korean fighters, the Rocketeers, running all over the place, you know, canceling Rhino to make flak, and then the Grizzly tanks have you outnumbered, have your Rhino tanks outnumbered and outpowered, you just lose the game.
Unit ready.
So,
Unit
and this is versus the same player.
miner under attack.
So, I
Unit
mean, don't
ready.
screw up in their basic attack. And you gotta watch out, you gotta make sure the miner, if you're going for a miner, don't overcommit to a miner. Like if you've seen another game. This is a most retarded thing. I had no idea he had this many Tulsa towers.
Unit lost.
And I was just trying to
desert pocket the shit out of him. If he had all Prism and Mirage tanks with no Telsa top, with no Prism towers, I probably would have killed him right there. Or killed most of his stuff. With low power, I could have just kept pumping.
Unit lost.
Oh, pumping. I could just kill him with all these Apocalypse.
Ore miner under attack.
There's not a lot. He used up all his Grizzly tanks and hit my nuclear plant, but I was like, oh my god, he has so many. That's what you don't want to do.
Unit
Let
lost.
Korea chase you around. And notice how Korea is sometimes harder than
Unit
USA.
lost.
This is probably a map where Korea is stronger than USA. And USA, it's not always the best. Sometimes Korea is stronger, and this is
Under attack.
probably, I think Iraq is stronger on this map overall, especially with super weapons, but if things go your way, Korea and the Soviet loses momentum, loses initiative, loses, the advantage they had at the beginning of the game,
Unit ready.
or doesn't carry some type of an advantage to late game or mid game, they're probably going to be in trouble if they don't have a second plan like Desero Pox.
Unit lost.
But
Repairing.
and it's too hard to watch,
Repairing.
ally splits.
Our base is under
They don't have gap generators, they don't have like all the things allies have, and they don't have industrial plan and Raider 2, which makes it harder. So that's all I got to say.
lost.
And don't let this happen to you. Attack like I did in the last game. Try to get a miner. Try to get the tanks. Shoot his power plant, wear him down.